Hi parents, I just wanted to do a quick video to help explain a couple of the at-home learning activities that I am hoping that you'll be able to do with your child. First of all, I want to go over with you what's the plan for working at home, and part of it I'm just understanding even better today. So the first thing I want to talk to you about are the specials. Now, this morning or today, I sent home this paper that tells you that on Monday we have music, Tuesday gym, Wednesday library, and Thursday art. Now, Friday I have here as ISM. That's something that is called Instructional Support Model, a special that the kids have had in the past. I misunderstood what was supposed to be going on during that time. I thought that I, as a teacher, was supposed to be teaching the children what would have been ISM. However, I now understand that there's really not a special during those times. So what your child should be doing during that time is just spending a little bit extra time either using one of the apps, the learning apps, one of the extra pages in the math book, or working on their journal, or whatever you tell them to do, whether that's something you want done around the home, a chore activity, or the things that you teach your child on a daily basis as you go about your lives. So they do not need to, on Fridays, log in at 11:10 and 3:10. That is my understanding as this afternoon. And I had kind of told you differently. I know last Friday when I wasn't here, I said to go ahead and work on an app or something like that. Well, apparently that's supposed to be the regular plan, where I thought I was supposed to be doing something with both groups of kids. So on Fridays, don't worry about logging in at 11:10 and 11:15. But if you want to know what you can do during that time, just more of the same that you're doing at home. In addition to that, I just wanted to go over, because in the beginning of the year, I said the skinny little book is the one you could use for extra practice at home. Now that we're in school for half the day, you can also use the colored math book for practice at home. And you don't need to worry about staying on a specific page with me. I'm going to pace our learning at school based on another source of materials. So this will be a practice for the things that we will be learning throughout the year, and it doesn't have to be done at the same time as what I'm doing in the classroom. A lot of it is actually very repetitive, and we revisit it again and again. I guess you guys can probably tell from that phone keeping going off that my kids are hungry. I'm going to go ahead and show you this now. This is a little packet that I will be sending to school tomorrow, home tomorrow. And it is a copy of all of the vocabulary words that we will be working on throughout the year. And that's actually the main reason why I wanted to do a quick video, because I didn't want you to get these sight words tomorrow and start panicking and have you think that your child should know all of the words in this packet. These are words that are for the entire year of kindergarten. Okay, now, that being said, there might be some kids who do know all of these words. As I do know, to get the children better, it's taking a little bit longer this year with the short amount of time I have with them. There's plenty of materials that I have that we can use to challenge them with. So if you're finding that you need something like that earlier on, let me know. I taught first and second grade for lots of years, so I have lots and lots of stuff that I can send home. But I don't want to over send home stuff because of the large burden that's being placed on you guys to educate your children at home this year. So you can use these. They can go in that book box we keep talking about. If it were my child and they were right on grade level, I wouldn't give them all of the words immediately. I might give them the first 12 words to work on, have them cut those out and practice those. If your child's struggling a little bit, just do this page, the words we've been addressing. One thing that has worked very well for some children is to maybe hide these words in different places in the house. Not really hide them, but place them, like maybe one by the mirror where they brush their teeth. And each time they go to brush their teeth, they can read that word. Maybe one on the side of their bed. They can read that word as they're getting in bed. Some parents in the past have put the words on different steps going upstairs or downstairs, and they can read that word as they step on that step. So just different ways of trying to make the learning of those words a little less stressful. Okay. Additionally, in the beginning of the year when you came to pick up the computers, a journal was sent home. And I said, I'm not sure what we're going to be doing with that based on how long we're doing remote learning, so just hang on to it for now. Now that we're back in school for half of the day, it's a good time to start doing a little something with that journal. I'm sending home a little packet tomorrow, just very plain and simple. It gives simple directions that seemed a little bit confusing to me when I read them, and I'm the one who wrote them, so I thought I would tell you. Attached to those directions are these pages. There's one for each letter of the alphabet, but I'm only sending home 5 right now. Another 5 days from now or so, I'll send home 5 more. So your child would not have to write on this page. If they want to for fun, they can do that in addition. But my hope for this is that they'll look at the directions for it, and it will show them step by step how to draw a simple picture. Now, this picture would ideally be done in their journal. It can be a great big picture in the center, or it can be a smaller picture, and they can add background and incorporate other things into the picture. Now, the reason why I copied this one instead of just the directions is for some of the kids, you'll be working and they will have a difficult time being able to write on the lines. They can copy at this time. A is for apple, and try and copy that right into their books. Some of you may have children who want to copy A is for apple, but then they want to try to sound out an additional sentence or more words. The children are not expected to write complete sentences at this time. We're just starting to get down the concept of our ideas can be written down on paper. The labeling of the pictures is really good right now. And even if they draw an apple and write the letter A, for them to start to get the idea that the A is going to eventually be the word apple, that's where many of the children will be at for right now. So don't worry about that. Another heads up, if you haven't already noticed this, is some kids will have a very difficult time finding their place in the journal. For example, if you say, go do your journal, they'll open up to anywhere in the journal and write on any page. So you might have letter A at the back of the book. You might have B 5 pages in. They might want to just write across all kinds of pages. When we're in the classroom, sometimes I use a paper clip or something so they can just see the one page that they're supposed to be writing on at that time. So this will also be coming home in their folders tomorrow is the plan for that. Okay, I hope that I cleared that up a little bit rather than making it more difficult to understand. The only other thing that I want to ask you to please concentrate on trying to do is trying to get your child on Dreambox and eSpark each day that it is possible for your family. It doesn't have to be a big long time, but if they can do 15 minutes on Dreambox and at least 15 minutes on eSpark reading, that will at least give the kids a minimum of what the district is expecting. In an ideal world, they would visit both eSpark math and reading on a day, but because they're doing the Dreambox, which I think is a great program for the children to visually learn the math, I would rather you favor the eSpark reading because they're already getting some exposure to the math if you can only do one of them. Again, I know that you're trying to live your lives, work your jobs, teach your other children, so I'm not sending this video to say that you're doing anything wrong or that you're not doing enough, but I just want to clarify the different things that I'm asking. Please do reach out to me if this does not make sense, and just do your best with this. I understand how enormous this burden is on you guys, so if there's anything I can do to help clarify that, what I'm asking, please let me know. All right, take care, parents. Thank you so much for everything you're